Hey everyone, and welcome. So today, we're going to map out a clear path for you to jump into a creative career in tech. And we're going to zero in on the one thing that really matters, building a killer design portfolio. One that doesn't just look good, but actually lands you the job. So let's dive right in. All right, let me ask you something. Do you love tech? Are you a creative person? But the idea of writing line after line of code just makes your head spin. If that sounds like you, then I've got some amazing news. There is this whole booming, in-demand field just waiting for you. And that world is UI/UX design. Okay, so let's start this adventure. Our first quest, figuring out what on earth UI/UX design even means. I know, it sounds super technical, right? But trust me, when you break it down, the main idea is actually pretty straightforward. And here it is, broken down super simply. You've got UI, or user interface. Just think of that as everything you see, how it looks. We're talking colors, buttons, the whole visual vibe. Then you have UX, user experience. This is all about how it works. Or maybe a better word is how it feels to use. Is it easy? Is it frustrating? Is it smooth? So yeah, UI is the pretty face, and UX is the smart brain behind it. Let's make this real. Think about an app you probably use every day, like Instagram. All those nice-looking buttons and that clean layout. That's awesome UI. Now think about how you just know how to use it. You can scroll, post a story, like a photo, all without a second thought. That seamless, easy feeling, that's brilliant UX. And when those two things come together like that, you get something that people absolutely love. All right, so you get the idea of UI and UX. Cool, but how do you actually do it? How do you become a designer? Well, think of this next part as our training montage. We're going to forge your tools and talk about the must-have skills you'll need to build that amazing portfolio. First things first, the core design skills. Think of wireframing as the skeleton or the blueprint of an app, just the basic layout. Prototyping is when you put some skin on those bones and make it interactive, something you can actually click through. And then, of course, you've got color theory and typography. These are so important. They're what make your design not just look good, but also easy to read and, well, make people feel something. These are the absolute basics, the foundation of it all. Now, you can't build anything without the right tools, right? You'll hear names like Adobe XD and Sketch thrown around, and they're great. But honestly, for anyone starting out, Figma is the king. It's what everyone's using, it's online, you can work with other people easily, and, best part, it has a great free version. So seriously, if you're going to start anywhere, start with Figma. Knowing the tools is one thing, but what takes a designer from good to great, it's these. These are like your secret weapons, your superpowers. You need creativity, obviously, but you also need to understand a bit of user psychology, why people click where they click. You need to be a problem solver for when things get messy, and you've got to be able to communicate your ideas. These are the skills that'll make your work and your portfolio truly stand out. Okay, so you've got the theory down, you're getting good with the tools, you're honing those secret weapons skills. Now, it's time for the final boss, the ultimate test. The one thing that stands between you and that dream job offer, and that is building your portfolio. And I need you to lean in for this next part because everything, and I mean everything we've discussed so far, funnels down to this one single thing. After all the hours you put in, after all the practice, building your portfolio is the most important step, period. Let me say that again. It is the single most important thing you will do. Without a portfolio, your skills are just ideas in your head. The portfolio is the proof. It's you showing a company, hey, I can actually do this. It is absolutely non-negotiable if you want to get hired. You have to have one. So what should you even put in this all-important portfolio? Well, here's a fantastic starting recipe. First, an app design. That shows you get mobile, which is, essential. Second, a website design. This shows you can handle different screen sizes. And third, a dashboard design. This one's huge. It proves you can take a ton of complicated data and make it look clean and easy to understand. Put those three projects together, and you've got a really powerful, well-rounded portfolio. Okay, so you're going to put in all this work, learning skills and building a portfolio. What's the payoff, right? Let's talk about the good stuff. Let's look at the rewards and the awesome future this can open up for you. And yeah, let's talk money. The financial side of things is pretty great. You can see right here the salary growth is just fantastic. Even starting out, it's a solid salary. But look, after just a couple of years, it can pretty much double. And once you hit that senior level, we're talking about a really, really good living. It just goes to show you, companies are ready to pay top dollar for people who can design well. But it's not just about the paycheck. The career path itself has so many options. You aren't stuck in one lane forever. You could become a master of your craft as a senior designer, or maybe you're more into strategy and become a product designer. You could even dive deep into the why and become a UX researcher, or become a leader and manage a team. There's so many cool directions you can take your career. And looking ahead, the future for designers is seriously bright. The demand for your skills was huge, and I'm not just talking about here. I mean all over the world. That means you have amazing opportunities to freelance if you want, and something that's become super common, working remotely. It's a stable career that's not going anywhere, and you can really design a life that works for you. Okay, I know. This all sounds amazing. But the big question is always, where do I even begin? So let's pull everything together and give you a simple, clear map of your first steps. And look, we're not talking about a decade of school here. You could be job ready in like 4 to 6 months. Seriously. You start with the basics, design principles. Then you spend a few weeks getting good at Figma. After that, you learn the actual UX process. Then, and this is key, you just practice for a month. A great tip is to just pick apps you already use and try to redesign them. And see that last point? Build your portfolio as you go. Don't wait till the end. Start putting it together from day one. So, if you forget everything else, just remember this. It's a simple 5-step plan. 1. Learn the basics. 2. Master Figma. 3. Understand the UX process. 4. Practice, practice, practice. And 5. Put it all into your portfolio. That's it. That's the formula for success. So there you have it. We've shown you the path, the tools you'll need, the skills to learn, and the incredible rewards waiting for you. The map is officially in your hands. So the only question left for you is, are you ready to start your journey?